You know, I like it when someone comes in and tells me up front that this is going to be my lunch for today. And Davin Underwood from Little Deer Cafe is here, and he told me we're going to be doing a broccoli salad and some quiche, and we're going to start with that broccoli salad. But welcome, Davin. How you doing?
Doing great. Glad to be back.
How are things in Linville?
Things are great in Linville. The weather has been really nice. The rain has held off for a little while.
Yeah.
So sun and cool, breezy temperatures.
Little Deer Cafe. Tell us, give our folks a little preview of what the Little Deer is all about.
Sure. We're a specialty food shop and coffee shop in Linville, North Carolina. Everything is house made from fresh ingredients that we have, fresh butter and sugar. Berries when they come in.
Yeah.
I make the fresh bread for sandwiches during lunch.
Right.
Fresh biscuits for breakfast.
Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Lots of really good food.
I love the fact that you keep saying fresh, because that's what your menu's all about.
That's it. That's it. We make it all there. It's a really small facility.
Yeah.
But my assistant Dakota helps me a lot. We make lots of cookies and muffins. all great stuff. Nothing in a package.
Nothing
in a package is sold.
All right. Very good. Well, let's talk about broccoli salad, because a lot of folks, their broccoli is starting to come into their gardens a little bit. So there's plenty of broccoli out there.
This is a side we offer at Little Deer Cafe. It's really popular. It sells out almost every day. It's fresh. Again, this particular recipe we do not blanch. A lot of recipes do blanch the broccoli first.
Right.
This one's a fresh broccoli salad. I think the vinegar does a fine job of cooking the broccoli if it sits long enough. So we can get started.
So go ahead. What do we got going on? We got broccoli here. Got the florets
Yep,
in
I've
there.
already broken down the broccoli, and I can actually show you how to I break broccoli down fairly easily. And doesn't make too much of a mess. So I just put it upside down to begin with, and I start cutting around the top, and it just falls right off.
And I think that's the best part of broccoli, anyways. Those florets, right?
Yeah, it's really good. And okay, if you have some stems in there, that's fine.
Just a little more crunch.
That's right. And then you just break it down a little further into manageable bites for a fork or a spoon, just like that.
It's like any salad. You want to get it down to where it's a good bite.
Yeah, so you're not struggling too much with it. The broccoli has been questionable lately, but we do what we can. Just trim around it.
Right.
The yellow and whatever parts you have, just like that. And so that ended up being about 7 cups of broccoli.
Okay,
there.
about 7 cups of broccoli in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you can start with your onion, and this is going to be about, you can just put it right in there.
All right, I'll do that.
That'll be about a ½ cup of onion. Yeah, it's probably good.
Okay.
And one way I like to cut onion that not a lot of people do, I think, is, well, it's just a little different. A lot of times you start with a half onion. I've already peeled and quartered the onion.
Right.
A lot of times you start with a half, and you'll make slices this way, and you'll turn your knife this way. I don't find that very safe because you've got a blade going toward your fingers. So what I like to do, like I said, I've quartered it.
Yes.
And then I take the quarters, and instead of turning the knife, I'll turn the onion like that.
Okay.
And that way my knife is always, the blade of the knife is always facing down and never toward.
Down and away.
Yeah, down and away from my fingertips. No, very little pressure is applied. As you may know, you stand a greater chance of cutting yourself with a dull knife than you do a sharp knife.
Yes.
So because of the pressure
because
you have to
you're
apply.
having to exert more force to cut through things.
So then we've got the onion in there.
Yep.
And now we can start with some bacon crumbles.
Well, you got to have bacon.
Always have to have bacon. Even the layered salad last time had bacon. You've got to have bacon. And that's good.
All right. All of it?
That's fine.
Okay.
I like a lot of toppings in the salad.
Yes, I do too.
I just think it adds to it. Let's see. Let's add the raisins.
All right.
I'll probably put half of those maybe.
Okay. A lot of people don't like raisins. I love raisins in a salad.
We always joke that
gives you that little,
we love raisins.
It gives you that little bite of sweetness in there.
Yeah, you don't. A lot of other recipes add sugar. This one doesn't. I think after the raisins have sat in the dressing a little while, they exude enough sugar out. So now let's start with the dressing, and I meant to have a spoon handy.
There we go. Here you go.
And you can just scoop a little bit of that in there.
All right. You tell me when.
Probably about half of that.
About half of this.
And again, this is a one bowl salad.
Right. So you're not messing up everything.
No, you could make the dressing in a separate one. You don't have to. And then a little bit of vinegar. This is probably about 2 tablespoons. And I like it a little acidic. I'll just add it all.
Yeah, okay. Because that's a big salad.
Yeah, and now you can just start mixing it with your hand.
Just mix it with my hand?
Yeah, I'll start with one and kind of just mix it a little.
Like
there you
this?
go. Yeah.
Okay. I like
and
it
you,
when
and instead of blanching, like I
Right.
said before,
Right.
if you'll crush the broccoli a little as you mix it,
Okay.
I think that helps to tenderize it. A
Okay.
lot of people massage kale in the
Yes.
same way, I think, to help tenderize the.
And I think
leaves.
the more tender you can get kale, the better palatable it is.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. And I think a lot of people blanch the broccoli for that reason, but I
Right.
think this is just fine. It holds up a really nice crispness for being a
Yes.
fresh salad, but also is fairly tender enough.
I want to try to get a.
And we'll add a little salt in there,
Okay,
so
very
your
good.
lunch isn't bland. And of course, salt and pepper is a matter of taste.
Now, do you make this every day at Little Deer?
Oh gosh, yeah, sometimes twice a day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You say it always sells out.
Always.
Wow.
We offer a lot of different sides: succotash, chips, fruit, broccoli salad,
Now, there's
coleslaw.
something you don't hear about a lot. It's succotash.
It's delicious. I showed
Yeah.
it on the show when you were in Greenville before you
Oh,
had
right.
the studio
Yes.
renovated.
All right.
We love succotash.
All right, well, we got our
Oh,
broccoli.
and don't forget the toasted almonds.
Oh,
They're very
give it
delicious.
even more crunch. I'm going to put a few of those on top.
That's perfect. And I don't
Okay.
want to break these up too much. That's
Right.
why I do them last. You can just toss them right in.
All right.
And
Well,
that's
we're going to
it.
come back here in a little bit.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about quiche.
Yeah.
All
a
right.
great lunch.
A great lunch. Hey, folks, it is the Little Deer Cafe right over there in Linville, North Carolina. There's their number, and there's their website as well.